welcome back. On the piano drop. That was kind of cool. Talos Principle 2, Part 17. Blind playthrough. Today, we're going to attempt the final 2 Golden Gate puzzles. And then I think there's one final puzzle. Golden puzzle. I'm not entirely sure. End of game soon? Possibly? Last episode? Maybe one more? Depending on how these Golden Gate puzzles go and whatever else the last Megastructure visit goes. Whatever that entails, I don't know. But let's find out. Let's play. Part 17. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, babe. Here is your progress. 42 hours, 36 minutes. 100% across the board with 83% Golden Gate puzzles. Let's continue. Oh. Is this... I think I set myself up to be here. Yeah, cool. Right, the Golden Gate puzzle is in a pretty wicked spot. This is the Anthropic Hills. Really cool place. I mean, that is sick. He's just like, what's up? We're gonna be traveling though. Running around. Last episode was fun, collaboratively working on some puzzles. With one viewer that hadn't even seen a single technology in this game, and then my girlfriend, who basically hacked her way. No, I'm just totally joking. Her method was patched. Auto flashlight. Am I going the wrong way? I might have to... Have I even been to that? I think I'm getting lost, but I'm curious if I've ever actually been to that little egg nest. Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh, it's a Golden Gate puzzle. Is it the other side of the Golden Gate puzzle? Why do I recall getting to the Golden Gate puzzle? This is not the Golden Gate puzzle, is it? Or it is. Is that green? What the fuck? Okay, this is certainly the Golden Gate puzzle, but I just feel like I've gotten here from a different way. Ah. This is how I recall seeing it. Huh, didn't know there was 2 ways. Very cool. Okay, let's attempt. This is West 2's Golden Gate puzzle. This is called Hollow. And right off the bat, a green activator. I see a swapper over there, a red activator, an RGB converter. What do you think that powers? This door? Ooh, and then there's green, and then that's also green? Oh shit. That's getting weird. Red's over here with it's purposely blocked off for some reason. But we have an angle. We have an angle. We have some angles. It can be seen through to here. Can't be seen through there. But that blue can. It's kind of conspicuous, eh? So what's our first move? What do we first want to do? Like I said, we can shoot red here. This might not. We can't bring this out. At least not this direction. Did I say there was a window? No. However, we could swap RGB converter. I feel like that's probably the first move. And it's at this point, perhaps, that we do this. And now we have green. So I'm assuming that blue opens this door. We have a blue here. This is how we can get things out. Maybe I'm gonna want to put this away. Hold on a second. I have red and blue that makes green. No, it doesn't really help me, does it? Let's just put this down and see. Just to see what we got. It's a little tricky. So this could help us, you know, here. Obviously we have a problem with the swapper. I was thinking if we were able to open this door, we would have a straight shot and we wouldn't need that anymore. Freeze up that. The issue with that thinking is... Let me think what the issue is. We need an activator over here. Of course, I could maybe shoot it through the red. That's another possibility. Right. Maybe I ditch this. It doesn't help me though. Let's go outside and look around a bit more one more time. I guess the goal is to figure out how to get... I don't know if I need to get everything out here. But we're gonna have to get like green. It's tricky. It's tricky to even find out what I even want to do. Obviously I want blue coming here, and then it doesn't necessarily have to be the RGB converter out here. It could be like RGB converter in there and a connector out here. So it's hard to say, but it's getting a bit too far ahead for my liking. So we need to figure out this stage. I don't exactly see how this helps me right now. The green activator. I think these are obvious first moves that they're giving me. Is there... Hold on, I want to check one more time more thoroughly. I don't know what this blue actually does for me. They don't show me a circuit. I doubt it does this. I think you need an activator for this. Second to last golden gate, right? I guess technically, but then I think there's like a main puzzle, like a final puzzle back at the Megastructure island, I think. So to my understanding right now, yes, but I think there's probably a third. How can we be smart here about this? Isn't that interesting? I guess it's not, right? We can connect shit to that. I'd like to be able to remove view from the equation. Just using you, does it do us any good? I don't think doing this is enough. Nope, not enough to get that door. That's fine. I like how it's pretty simple in premise, but it's still like I'm having trouble finding next moves, but it takes a little bit with these guys. Like in a perfect world, I'd also have a connection there. Of course, it's not doing me any good until I can get that out. What else can I see here? Okay, so you can see red and blue, which is cool. You can create green. You could create green right here, and then put green right here. That's another thing I can try. Why don't I just try it? These angles are here for a reason. Red is seen. It's a pretty close angle. Now we'll see if I want both of these out right now. But now I'm essentially doing the same thing that I was doing before. What does this change for me? We've also created a crisscross that we did not have before. Where can you see that blue? I mean, shit, you could technically see this too. Can you? Yeah, there is an angle here as well. Let's see what this does finally. Alright, it opens. Hey, Gordita. Go get him. Thank you. Thank you. Working through it. Just seeing the new stuff. West 2, I believe. Yeah. Very interesting setup for the finish. But I can't see a finish theory yet, which means I am not ready for it. However, the next goal for me should be opening this blue door. Technically, this does literally nothing for me, I don't think yet. This one is so good. It's pretty good so far. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. You know, it's okay. No, I was kidding. I've tried 3 different methods. We're getting fancy with activators, which is fun. We can do a RGB combo. We can do blue to blue. We can do red to extension, which not sure about that one. We need to figure out a way. Creating this is, I'm not too sure about how I feel about it. We know we're close to extending that. This is a very simplistic way of thinking about stuff too. I feel like I need to use something more smart. You know, place something behind the gate here. I'm not entirely sure why yet. Why I have that idea. You know, what if I put something here? this is red. All right, all right. So this is an idea. We know we can hit blue to blue. We know that we can go blue to blue. You know what? It's not an idea. Because I forgot that blue doesn't open that door. So not an idea. Not a good one, at least. And I guess I have no choice. To bring back that, so I can get this back. I've run out of obvious choices. Look around more at what we have at play. I mean, clearly we're going to need to get some items out. So I got to figure out how to get shit out. We can get into that room. I think it's fairly obvious we're going to need... We're going to need an activator in here. Let's think about how we can make that work. If I do like a pre-thing. Putting the green one in here. I mean, this goes away, right? Pick this up, it goes away. What was my way of thinking, potentially, was maybe putting one here, having pre-connection set up. Does that hurt my chances? Why don't we set this up a different way again? This doesn't seem like the most efficient method. And this is a little bit troubling because... tricky. Every single one has made me go tricky. It's sit and think for a while. Which is good. This is good. Kind of start critically thinking. If we put that in there, you just have green. What does just having green do? Put green in there, we bring this back, or maybe not. Kind of reliant on it. What does that do? You just have that sitting there now. it needs that red connection still. Which kind of feels like a waste of items. But I'm just piecing things together that I can. This is a really convoluted way to open this door. Hollow. Hollow. Something being empty? I think I need to simplify my thinking a bit. Actually, that's going to break everything. I just need to figure out a way to get another item. Well, that's... I guess just positioning helped me get to this point. But how does that truly help me? Is there an angle to red here? No, that's so troubling. Not having an angle to red there hurts. It does. But what can this give me? What does this give me now? Can't really take anything out of this. Cool. I'm glad that doesn't do anything. I was like, they better not be hiding some weird ass mechanic. It would be nice to maybe have the RGB converter here. Shit, dude. So this is brutal. This isn't very efficient. It doesn't seem very efficient. If my goal is to get stuff out of here, it doesn't seem very efficient. Hollow. Because we need green over here. You can only create green via blue and red. Yeah. How can we be more efficient? Let's break everything down again. This is what we have at play. We need to do this with one less thing. I don't think there is a way to get everything out, actually. Really looking at this, I don't see how that's possible. This also doesn't really help you, because if you were to shoot green out like this, I guess technically there's a shot, actually. Could help you. Probably better to move it over more, I guess. If that's actually the route we're going to take. Potentially, I have no idea. And we know that setting this up like here. Well, not there. The UI will tell me right here. Opens the door. It's tricky because how do you get anything out? Oh, fuck. That's hard. Hollow, you are tough to figure out, my friend. Is that any bit helpful? Damn, dude. They made activators quite tricky. Nice. Would you get out of the way? Good. I just want to make sure that doesn't do anything. This is a really great puzzle. I am stumped. I'm stumped in a good way because I feel like I still have so much to learn. You know, if that just had a blue connection, what do we do with that? We have... No, there's no difference. It doesn't seem like it does anything. All right. There's a way to get something out. Yeah. There's a way to get something out. What, though? Well, don't exactly know. That is tricky. You have to... That could be the bulk of the puzzle, to be honest. That's probably what that is, because there's... Once you get this blue and you're able to get green somehow out here, it would appear once you make the double connections, this one will open up this, and then that one will just open up that. I'm not sure why that's... You think this was the hardest puzzle in the whole game? What's up, Bob? I'm agreeing with you so far. Like I said, the other ones I was able to solve. So far, this is just tricky, but I like the trickiness of this because I'm like totally stumped on how to get something out. I can actually open both doors, which is a giant accomplishment, but it's clearly I'm gonna need something out of here. We need to make 2 connections. There are only 2 items in this puzzle that can do that. One of them being a connector and the other being an RGB converter. There's no if, and, or buts about it. That has to occur. Where can you see blue? You can see blue from here. Hold on. Cool. You can see blue from here. And you can see blue from here. I think one of them is going to have to do their job from within. Which in my head right now can only be the connector. And the other person, the RGB converter, I think needs to get outside. If this is sitting here as a blue somehow, and I had the RGB converter outside, I can go green to blue. I'm sorry, red to blue to green, green. If I flip those roles, I don't think there's a way to make blue with the RGB converter because there's no green. I don't think. Let's just get everything to this side. Unless there's some window magic that I have to do. Ooh, it is tough. I don't think there's a spot where one can do both jobs. It certainly doesn't seem that way. So if my goal was to get the RGB converter out, let's just make that my mini goal and just run down that track. How could we get that happening? You could potentially do this. Then you do this. Then we run into the next problem. You know, though, you know something that I've overlooked completely is the idea of, and I think this is probably it. I have no solution, but I think I have a different approach to this that took me about 30 some minutes to think of, is placing something here. I did have the idea of doing this, just not executing it, but having something on this side, putting it here as like a pre-thing just by itself, it opens this door. And I don't need this open. I can then... Well, that doesn't help me, does it? Maybe it could. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I've lost it all. Like... This wouldn't exactly help me though, so maybe it doesn't align with some of my goals that I was talking about. Then of course I can't swap at that point. So maybe not that. This is a great puzzle. has me stumped. Very, very good. So then one of your activators has to sit down there. And at least with this method, you could potentially change the approach a little bit. That opens this door for us. Does this really help me in any way? Oh, that's very good actually. Nice. Okay, that's exactly what we want to do. That's so good. Yeah. Whoops. All right. I like that. Now we've freed up something. That's got to be the key here. Damn, that took me a while, but that's okay. We have something. We have a new development in the puzzle. Wowzers. That took a while. That's okay. What can we do with this in play? What can this help me with? We still don't have... It's a great little development, but... What if we thought about it in a different way where we had green here and we put the green there? Nah, I wouldn't have the redundancy. The other thing this does... Oops. Crisscross. So that actually... You lose that ability. The thing is that really wasn't that hard of a concept to understand. I've done that in other puzzles, but I'm so caught in the sauce. It gives me green. Still doesn't really get me anywhere, to be honest. How is this beneficial to me? Could I have set that up? With the green already here? Is that even a possibility? Why would that be helpful though? Fuck man, there's so many angles to this shit. Still doesn't free anything up? No, that's okay. I was just thinking of potentially leaving this here. Because technically I could do that with the RGB converter. And if I leave... Well, let's just keep trying different shit. Feel like something is developing. Alright, that's another way of doing the same thing. But this method actually gives us a shootable green to the end. It doesn't, however, help us hit this blue. But what we just did was find a way to get something out. And that is huge development. It's a huge development. What we just did was find a way to open 2 doors, which changes pretty much everything. Therefore, could blue be a red herring? We need to figure out a way to get green here. Which is going to be trouble if you do it that method. Maybe you don't think too far ahead about that. If I do this, then I do that, we've got a whole nother plays at hand now. Is there a way for me to free you? What do we not need? What kind of angles do you see here? What can this hit from here? Can it hit a door? Oh, what a been. Wait, that's that one? Shit. This is a dangerous play, actually. I don't want to risk that. We have something, though. We have something, but I don't know what. I don't know what. Ah, we need a green shot out here. I need that. This puzzle could end technically if I just got the connector out here. Right, because I have a straight shot to both greens here. And I think that ends the puzzle. I need to figure out... But that can't work. That doesn't even work. Because I have to swap one of these. Well, you seem not that important, to be honest. Oh, this is hard. It took me a while to even get to this point. We can't cross that beam. And if I place this in here, I cannot pick it up. How can I get you swapped? Oh, shit. I feel like there's a bigger picture here that I didn't see. there's a play if I get rid of this. That thing is sick. Okay, that wasn't that trippy. I don't know. I don't know why that tripped me out. I was like, wait, how the fuck did you get out here? Well, this is actually interesting too. Hold on. Let's just bail on this. This is crazy though. Hollow. Alright, the point is that I have nothing to be afraid of per se because I'm out here. As they say. If I keep everything on the outside, there's no fear of losing it. So then therefore this isn't doing anything for me anymore. I don't think. Yeah, and that's probably what's occurring. Like you said, Bob, you think I might be onto something. This puzzle is frustrating because you can get in a spot where you are unable to backtrack the position of the tools to the earlier state, and you have to basically reset. Yeah, the other issues I hardly understand. How the fuck I even got here? But I guess I have a general idea. Was putting things on this side helped a lot. So, how can I be better the next time? Not sure. Oops, my fault on that mic hit. Oops, oops, oops. It's never good. Never good. Damn it. Gotta hate when you have ice in your cup and the ice doesn't move and you push the limits with the liquid, then the ice moves and it all comes crashing down like the state of this puzzle. Nah, on the real though, I'm feeling good. Spirits are high. I like that this is so challenging. I think the final 2 or 3 puzzles I want to spend a long time on, but I do think I'm onto something. Because let's just say screw it. I can't cross this beam though. Why don't we do a reset? Now that I had that fundamental idea, I think I can get to that place a lot faster. It's just thinking and tinkering. It's going to be like the rearranger where I was just constantly rearranging shit and thinking like, what can I do? Right? Green's already there. The puzzle right off the bat actually gives you this play, which I don't think I ever freaking noticed, to be honest. Is it beneficial? I don't think so yet. Can I do this in another way that I get that guy with me? I think our first move, like I did before, was getting rid of you and just allowing me to get... what am I doing? just giving me this opportunity, which allows me to move this. I was replying to AchenarTV's YouTube comment. Okay. Critically think. I just got a little bit lost in what I was doing. There's no point in putting back what I just earned, but I'm at a place where I can now... I like having this maybe a bit more over here. The difference last time was I placed this here. I essentially I flipped what the pit puzzle gave me. Is that beneficial to me? That part I don't know. Like, what if I said I wanted to do this instead? I don't think it's very helpful. You know? If I left here and we got rid of that, what does having green just sit there do? What does having blue just sit there do? Well, it allows me to hit that connection. Yeah, it does that. And maybe down the line I'm able to remove it with some black magic. I'm not sure yet. But this is part of the tinkering. I know how to get back to my original state if I need to. It was actually pretty simple to set up. It took me a long time to get to that point. But I'm at the point now where I feel like, yeah, I could do that if I needed to. But what do we have at play here? Still, we have a blue and red makes green concept. Could I have done this where I kept that in there? Yeah, I don't know if this actually really does anything for me. What's up there, Bryce? Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know if I like this method. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna just go back to what I had before and see if that helps me. But maybe I can make some moves before I kind of send them out. How is Puzzle World treating you? It's hurting. No, it feels good actually, but it's hard. It's very, very tough. These are Golden Gate puzzles, so these are some of the hardest puzzles in the game. I think it's fair to say. Do I ever want kiddos? You could say that it's a possibility, sure. Why do you ask? Well, it's puzzles, you know. This game could be 20 hours. This game could be 100. It depends on how you do. You know? Achenar, what's going on there? Wow, it's an honor. I need help. I'm a crazy Talos addict. Wow, hold on. Let's do the old... How do you do this? The legend. The legend is in the chat, ladies and gents. Doing good. I've been on this puzzle for like an hour now. Actually, 56 minutes and a half working on this puzzle. This is a damn good puzzle. What the hell did I do before? How did you do on the Golden Gate puzzles? I haven't watched those videos yet of yours. But I pulled green out from in there. And I did that, why again? Because I wanted to set red in there. Oh, there you are. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's another item in here. Embodied cognitions. Tech is my girlfriend. She's always in here. So if you watch the videos, you probably hear me call her babe and shit. Tell her to stop giving me hints, things like that. You know, typical stuff. Okay, yeah, I was trying to find you this freaking activator. I remember embodied cognition. I don't remember what I did. Embodied cognition. Yes, I do. I do remember that one where you had to be the laser blocking source to move the accumulator or something in that manner. That's a hard one. That's awesome. That's cool. Yep. I told myself I knew what I was doing. Oh, I do know what I'm doing. I'm being a fool. I'm being a dang fool. No, this is a hard one. So I was actually able to get both activators out earlier, and then I got into a point where I don't think I could win. She does, but she needs to wait like to play these two games in specific. She needs to wait like 6 months so she forgets them all. Because she's like helped me and seen it and watches it back with me, watches your videos. So then we're like, she's gotten like study time on these games. But hey, maybe the Witness soon. It's just sitting on my Steam collecting virtual dust. Babe, what are you talking about? You were summoned with that question of yours? You were not summoned. No one summoned you. No one summoned you. Oh, Tech TG. Just because you're the girl that would make the baby doesn't mean you were summoned, first off. Okay, hold on. Y'all distracted me, okay? I have a puzzle to solve. Nah, I'm kidding. Alright. This does something for me. What does it do, you ask? It does that. And then what did I do with that? Yeah, the Witness. Because it's either going to be that or Outer Wilds. Because I need like a puzzle game going. But I got to get back to Neo. I've been so focused on this game that I've like stopped playing Neo. No, it didn't get completely ignored. I answered your question. You had a very deep, heartfelt thought that went completely ignored. Hey, I answered your question. And my answer was very vague and said, I don't know, maybe. But what is your deep, heartfelt thought? I thought you were like having a rough day with your kids and you were going to be like, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Did you? Oh, dude, I completely missed that chat. And you can blame Achenar because he joined. I'm so sorry. I swear I never saw this. Well, I make music and I've done podcasts and all that kind of stuff, and I just think it would be interesting for my kids to listen back to some of those things to have a look inside my head. I think these videos could be similar. Yeah, one day my kids are going to watch this and be like, man, that guy's a douche. Sorry for taking your heartfelt thought and raising it with that. Hashtag blame Achenar. Hashtag never be a dingus. So, Achenar, can I ask you now? Because you went live and played Sekiro one time, and I asked you, and I don't know, I don't think you wanted to discuss it, and maybe you don't want to discuss it here, but I was just curious as to, you have a large Twitch following, and I've always wondered why don't you go live on Twitch anymore? And if that's something you can't discuss, you don't have to. But I was just curious. Why did I think this was a good idea? I've gone into Twitch talker mode, Twitch streamer interact mode, where I've like completely lost thought on the game. But I think this is what I wanted to do. Oh, yes. Independency, of course. Create the independency, if you will. Which then allows me to not need this. But I still want it. Because I need to get that motherfucker out. I need to get this thing out. But how? Blame Achenar 2024. That's hilarious. That's so wrong. Leave Achenar alone. Which is the Britney meme. Is it what I want to do? Yes. RGB converters need both. Anybody remember Chocolate Rain? Al, you won't because you're like 4 in YouTube years. Okay. See, this is where things get so fucky because, okay, cool, you do this. How did I get both out last time? What the hell did I do? Don't let him fool you. He said before that we were making memories for our future kids when talking about the games we played together on stream. Did I say that? Is that documented? I'm sorry, sweetheart, but did I say that? See, better yet, nah, see, there's not a spot. There's not a spot where this can do 2 jobs. Alright. You got me. Yes, it is documented actually because I regularly screenshot your cute text. Me? Cute text? I don't know what I'm talking about. Humble Jordan meme. Is that even a thing? I just made that up. This puzzle. It might be time to go and visit the next harder Golden Gate puzzle and spend another hour on that. This might take multiple episodes to do. Oh, you know what? I think I may have skipped a step where I wanted green on that side before doing this. Maybe that's part of the problem. I'm pretty sure Achenar played all Soul series on his Twitch, and I think he has a higher level Twitch account, whatever, affiliate or partner or something, where he can save them. I saw like a saved VOD series of, I think, Dark Souls 3. A few reasons, I guess. One, disagreements over Twitch moderation policies. Was kind of spending too much time on Twitch in general. I have also been enjoying more devoted YouTube recording and such. There are highlights. Nice. Yeah, Twitch is getting kind of iffy on some of those things for sure. Spending too much time on Twitch. Fair enough. Yeah, I've definitely thought about more of the YouTube just recording side. Less pressure. To answer your question legitimately, Bryce, yeah. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't say I'm rushing into it. Or we. I guess I have, yes, we aren't. Can you talk me through this puzzle again? I forgot the ins and outs. Sure, I can give it a try, which might help me along the way. Let's reset it. Let's go ahead and reset the puzzle. This is called Hollow. This is West 2. Anthropic Hills, which I enjoyed. I finished watching your video. You seemed to enjoy it for the most part. You had a hard time finding the proper way to do the Pandora Star. However, watching your method to do it, this is such a weird interaction. This is so cool for me. But it was a really out-of-the-box way you found that. The way you got a activator out of a puzzle. Don't tell me about that. Yeah, you know what's interesting is that you couldn't find it, which happens. Everybody's experience is different. But I kind of just kept following along the path, saw a little dirt trail thing, and I saw a blue force field, and I was like, "Huh, that's weird. What the hell is this doing outside of a puzzle?" It took me a second, and then I'm like, "Wait, I think it was a driller." And I was like, "Wait, I'm gonna have to activate this from inside the puzzle." I'm rambling, but you see the idea. I just kept going along with it. Anyway, this is called Hollow. You have a red emitter, blue receiver. You have 2 greens down here, which is cool. Yeah, I had to do a Bloodborne series on mine too. That was great. It was a good time. Orphan of Cause kicked my freaking ass. Now, with that in play, you kind of are thrown into this room. Oh, I thought you knew. Oh, I thought you knew. Well, I think I also accidentally spoiled it in a comment then. I should go back and change that. Don't read my shit. Ow. Ow, karma. For spoiling on accident. Did you say that? Oh, yo. I'm lost in the sauce, Ak. My bad. You said, don't tell me. But I thought it was you being like, oh, don't tell me about the Pandora Star. How shitty it was for you. I misinterpreted. I deserve a lot of shit. It happens. I'm sorry. Look, I didn't tell you exactly where it was, so... Yeah, I misinterpreted. My fault. It seemed like you were like, don't tell me about that shit because it was brutal for you. I'm surprised you didn't like the high plane, but you kicked ass on that. We watched that last night together, me and Al, and I struggled a decent bit on that. Well, I had a good time. I didn't struggle like that bad. It was still a 2-hour, 30-minute episode. Okay, I'm talking too much and not talking about streamer tax and not talking about this stuff we're doing. What is my first move? Right, they kind of forced me into a first move, at least I think. I haven't made tremendous progress on this puzzle. Let me also put that out there. Boom. Okay, this allows me to grab the green. Why is that important, you ask? Well, I'm also trying to figure that out. That's fair. That's completely fair. I thought high plane was... I kind of like the whole, like, oh, we're going out of the box here. Like you, I went in expecting, what's the new technology? I was like, fans? Double fans? New technology, double fans? That's sick. No, then I realized it was just like thinkers. Just thinkers. My next move that I did was to do this. Create green. I essentially swapped the roles I did, but I'm essentially flipping the puzzle right now because I want to create a whatchamacallit, like a new form of independency here, as I call it. Yeah, that's completely fair. The more I watched your video, I was like, I didn't think of that at the time, but I see your point of view, and it makes sense. So we need to do something here, which I can now do red to red, and this allows me to now remove this from the equation. No, I mean, it's completely valid opinion. I just liked it. I was like, damn, these are some good puzzles. They were hard for me. That was your first one where I actually really liked your driller one. Your driller thumbnail where you're like, your face is inside the driller hole. That was cool. But yeah, that was the first one I saw that was like, don't come here, point. And I saw that like weeks ago. I'm like, huh, this must be a really hard place. In fact, it was the opposite. For the legend. Okay, so my next move. I think my next move was to do something like this again. But actually in line of sight. And see, this is where things get problematic because... At least I think it does. You know what I could have done? And I think that's what I want to do. Now, Achenar deserves way more subs. He actually like takes the time to edit. I just pause OBS recordings. Jump cuts, same difference. People who don't appreciate the good small YouTubers, you know. What the hell did I do last time? I may also be skipping steps. This allows me to reposition, perhaps, so I could always... I can do this. This is a really tricky one. I want to go back. I wanted to do this so that I could potentially do this on this side. Instead, I think that's what I did. So it works for negative clicks. It got the most dislikes. Yeah. Not Justin, sorry. Bryce, I saw some of your your titles about I did not die 100 times. I've been really busy this week at work, so I haven't really had the time to, like, when it released, I was like, shit, I don't have time, so I did not click it. What does this do for me? Like, what am I even doing, man? Oh. I think I do see what is going to occur here. But this having a connection might... It's hitting the wall. Maybe it's not. Fuck. This is probably going to cause an issue that I did not see. No, it's hitting the wall. So this allows me now finally to get this out. So I need to take that same way of thinking and maybe apply it to where the connector's on this side. But how? I don't know. That's the hard part. Okay, so the end goal act is you have 2 greens down there. Right, we have a couple things we can do at this stage. And don't tell me that activator puts down the purple wall. No, it doesn't. Good. Has Gar told you about his brother's RL1 run? Basically turns into a no-hit run later on. I don't think I've told anybody about that. That was crazy. And then you did Horaloo hitless. See, that's also just nuts. So I'm assuming you learned to jump a lot. I need to take advantage of that the next time I play Elden. End goal is 2 greens. Now, I think in my mind that's actually rather simple because, well, if you have this one open, of course, you can hit green, So You hit the first green, opens the wall. Hit the second green, opens the wall. You're scot-free. You can run through. Good work, babe. He did not do hitless. It just turned into hitless because if you get hit once, you die at level 1. So now, having this outside was a feat in itself. I mean, I've literally been on this same puzzle for over an hour and 16 minutes. But I'm okay with that. It happens. This keeps this door open, and then I don't need this anymore. And I feel like I'm now at a point, and this is where I was before. I can't think of a way to get this guy out, but in my mind, that is what I need. Because in a perfect world, my plan to lower the force fields is to probably get the connector out. If you were to take this out of the picture, Damn it! Stop doing shit I didn't want to do. I could readjust this, right? I can just like move it a little bit. But imagine you had a line of sight of green. Therefore, you can also see green. I have a connector out, or an activator out here to red, which wouldn't be in the way. I feel like that's end game. Boom, connector, boom, boom. Puzzle's done. In a perfect world. Let me know if that makes sense. You can't really see it very well, but that is green. That's green. The issue at hand is getting the connector out here. It seems as though the setup that I've created, I'm able to grab one item from out of here. And I think I'm at the point where I can't swap this. I don't think. Does it seem like a viable plan? But it's just not coming to me. It really just isn't. I think you're also right about that. Technically speaking, yeah, because if I had blue in there, blue would need to be set up on a connector somewhere in there in line of sight. Yeah, but now they're both trapped in that room. The connector goes where you have the converter right now. And it relays blue. I saw my red out there, right? Cool. Ditch this. So damn tricky. I don't know if, yeah, I guess I am gonna have to figure out another way to get at least one of them out. If I could get just one of them out, we have something. You know, I'll go from there. But this has so far been quite the tricky one. Probably the hardest one for me. But the one I feel the least frustrated on, interestingly. So I don't see a solution here. Damn it, that purple wall. What's the blue receiver for? Literally nothing right now. I was just doing what you put in there. You said something about the connector goes where you have the converter right now and it relays blue. But that was like end goal stuff, I guess. Technically, it's not doing anything for me. I don't think. I just feel like I'm at a point where I'm like I've gone too far. The other aspect of this is Twitch keeps asking me to accept their cookies. They ask me that shit every time I go into the app. I'm like, come on, man. That keeps the door open. Nom nom nom. Actually doesn't help me. It's a clever use of activators, though. I tell you what. Okay, I'm going to make the executive decision to move on. I'm going to come back to this, review the footage like I've done on the other ones. Wow, what a drop. Gosh. This is such a cool place. I need to go down there, don't I? Is that the tram over there? Fresh brain. As you said, fresh brain OP. Yeet! I don't think you can die. Cool. Hopefully no one vomited watching that. I usually get like a little pit in my stomach when I see that. Wait, I'm at 8? You told me that before Achenar made it cool. Did you say fresh brain? My memory ain't very good. Alright. This is me in the frustrating menu. We did this one. Damn it, there we go. On console, you move around the menu with the analog stick, and it's rough. Okay, I need to get back to work. Fun dropping by. Finale's posting tomorrow. Looking forward to finally getting to watch your playthrough when this project's over. I really appreciate you hanging out, Ak. It was awesome. It was an honor. And the follow. Woo! Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. Good luck on your project. Thanks for the follow. If I can push through these damn last puzzles and beat the game, I'm ready to binge watch your last like 3 or 4 episodes. So really appreciate you coming in. This was a huge honor. Take care. Where is Golden Gate? This way. Yeah, I started watching Achenar's Sekiro playthrough, and I loved his detailed analytical style. It was really cool playthrough to watch. Highly recommend it. And his Talos 2 playthrough. Hell, you could watch his Baba Is You playthrough as well. Windstream. Okay, this is... I wonder how he felt about this, because this kind of reminds me of... This is cool. Super simple design. It's going to be tricky. All we have are 2 connectors. We're getting into Gehenna levels where I think we're going to start blocking streams. Cutting the stream. Let's just take what the game gives me. That opens this door, which allows me Yeah, Radagon, I remember, yeah, my brother was fighting Radagon a lot, and you can get into a nice cycle. Red powers the fan. Interesting. Yeah, I watched my brother like almost master that fight. That was one of the fights where he basically got, if he got hit once, he was essentially dead. He used some sort of consumable that gave him like extra strength, or I forgot what they're called in that game. But all right, I'm focusing in here. This is Windstream. Windstream. There's no angle here. There's really nothing going on here. You have this angle and you have this angle. We have blue to blue. This will complete the circuit, and at least we can get to see what occurs. You're going to get pushed. So this is another one of those you need to think outside the box on how to do such a thing. I mean, you don't think it's the concept of Alright, that opens one, this opens the other. We have a constant loop. Oh. Well, that won't work. But I need it to work. But I need it. Is there some sort of weird... I don't know what I'm trying to create, to be honest. Having it do that job. It seems like I do need to be down here, maybe. I'm glad this one's a bit smaller scale. But a finger nonetheless. If you're red there... Why does that cause a loop? Why can't it complete its connection? Why would adding one more here do that? Hold on, does... It's interesting. Let's get this back. This is an angle that I think I need to play with. What this potentially does... We do have stream cutoff ability. It's certainly not enough time. It's certainly not enough time. And picking this up shuts the fan off. Wonder why that little lip is there. To stumble you? Is there anything that I can do back here? Like, can this do both jobs? Technically speaking, it can't do both jobs. It can't do all the jobs. Which makes sense. Like, is there a way for me to keep... I know that causes a problem. That doesn't do it. It's gonna have to come from an emitter that could potentially block a stream. Unless I had to get in there somehow. That would be kind of bizarre, wouldn't it? I haven't thought about that aspect to this. Actually, I don't think that's possible. I don't actually think there's a way to get in here. And to open this, you need blue. Hey, what am I talking about? Of course there's a way. This is the way. What the fuck am I saying? What advantage do I have? I'm thinking about somehow creating a beam. Alright, that'll cut its own circuits off. Although, how does that necessarily help me? Because then you lose one or the other. If this is a Golden Gate puzzle, this probably is like one of their greatest inventions they've created yet. Oh, I kind of like the idea of being down here and this guy doing the final jobs. There's also the aspect of now I have the ability to put something here and have it slide along. Another thing I haven't thought of. If something were to slide back, it would lose connection with blue until it hit... No, red would be that guy. But then you have to ask yourself, how do you actually set that up? If the end goal was to do this and have it slide along, but also have me down here, this is when I'm going to have to think about... Let's just see what happens. Wow, that doesn't necessarily have to be there. Was it enough? It was enough. It would have been enough. So there's a solution at play here. The problem with this solution is that this is a good development for sure. Like a really cool one. Something is gonna have to do another interrupting-esque job. Let's see that again. That has to be a factor. Boom, it blows, and then we're open. So I need to figure out a way to make that occur while I'm down there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That I'm gonna need to be down there when this happens. But something else needs to happen. And I'm thinking, like, this is the only beam that could potentially cut it off. Can this beam... Let's give this one more connection. Like, what does that do? Does it do anything? No. What about... I'm already doing that, so nothing special there. Maybe it's not there that needs it. What if I did this? Issue again. Let's take that out. I don't want that. I want this. Huh. I need to be down here. At least that's the thought I'm stuck on. I need to be down here and somehow make the blue start. Ooh. No, these last two are tricky. There's also the idea of me cutting off a beam as well. I can't forget about that. Did that do anything? No. Right away fail. Ooh. This is hard. This is hard. For sure. Maybe that's too simple thinking. That's probably the obvious thing they wanted me to do. It's a good idea, but executing it is another beast. Executing it is another beast. Two jobs. What if there's some like crazy relay thing I have to do where like this is also connected? But I need red to stay alive. These ones are so tough for me. Oh my gosh. How do we want to approach this? This is too simple of a setup. Just going like this. There's another factor at play here. How can I be back there and set this chain reaction off? Maybe this force field is the key, but I don't know how. The thing is, this does have line of sight, and if I did that, if I somehow managed to blow this thing back, let's get in there and just see it go. Alright, that activates the fan. If I was in here, no worries, baby. Hey, if you have any ideas, I'm not like ready exactly yet, but do you see anything? I've already done the sliding technique. It probably has to do with that, but I'm trying to see if there's a way. I'm thinking Gehenna style where like you're blocking beams, but I'm not. At least I'm not seeing that yet. When it slides all the way out here, you can see multiple things. Yeah, blue is just powering the fan. It is. I'll show you my initial setup. The issue with this setup is that I have to come out. In my opinion, I have to be down here for this chain reaction to occur. Well, to win. It's not flawless. I never put it over here. Does that do anything? Putting it in the corner actually is a bad move. That far into the corner. putting it here. You hate when no hit run turns into an all hit run and then you die. Hey, I know that. That's like Neo. This was a placement issue, but imagine if it was working. Right? There's a way that I need to be down there and make this chain reaction start. Basically, I need to figure out a way to shut this off. How I can shut this fan out. You did start playing it? What did you think? Going into that ain't gonna do it because we get into a loop. So far, I'm liking it, taking a bit to get used to the combat loop and how the different systems work right now. I'm in some cave fighting a boss woman with an umbrella who's faster than my heavy attacks until I figure out her moveset. She's hard as shit, yeah. Yeah, I remember her. That's, Hino Emna. She a bitch. Oh, did I just solve it? Not quite, but we are closer. Did I perhaps just set this too close? My initial theory was to... Well, whatever I do, I need to do this first. And I need it, like, blocking. Yeah, she's tough, that boss. She's very tough. I think we're onto something, though. Right, this is what we need, but I need it also interfering. When I create this connection, I need something coming out and blocking. And... That's perfect world. Connecting this to that doesn't work. We have a loop. That won't work. See, I think like this is the key. I need to add like, what did I have before? Let me rethink what I did. All right, I definitely need these two connections, but I need one more connection. Blue won't really affect me, but can it help me right now? If I had this out there, can I cut the beam off? I don't know what I did, actually. What did I do? Right, this creates like a huge issue. I think this is what's actually truly helping me. Because when I come here and I just say, screw that, now I'm behind the scenes. It was Gehenna style. Damn it. It was just a distance thing again. Shit. So, I need to stop being silly. In fact, technically speaking, what was causing the issue? Me trying to connect... No, what it was me taking this and trying to connect to that. That creates this beam. That's the idea. So I was doing all this crazy shit. This is at its simplest, I think. I'm taking this source beam and using it here and creating an intersection. I'm crossing the streams. This is Gehenna level. They taught me this mechanic in Gehenna, which was like the simplest puzzle when you were done, but like learning it. Yeah, technically I can move it this close, but this is the victory. That's so good. Now we clear it. This should give me the win. Finally, it was just all about placement. There it is. Wow. Okay, I was able to figure out the last one.
Is Athena. Her hopes and fears superimposed onto the landscape of our island. And hidden behind the most difficult trials is precisely the device I need access to. You see, I don't think it's a coincidence that her mind picked Pandora as one of its avatars. On some level, she knows I might be right. But grief is something we cling to. We get used to it. We start being afraid of letting it go because what if we try and we're disappointed? That seems too much to take, so we put up walls around the very idea of trying. That's why she picked Pandora. That's why she hid this all away. Because left at the bottom of that box was hope.
Okay. When you're in puzzle mode, it's hard to come out of it, especially after struggling for that long and then thinking about philosophical ideas. Just not on the same plane, excuse me, as why can't I move? As Cornelius. What the fuck is going on with my menu? I can't move. Am I tripping? Are they forcing me to go to the Megastructure? I have to leave the game. Let's stop the game. Let's play. I can't even click play. So I'm going to pause the recording, restart the game. I don't know what the fuck's going on. My controller's not dead. I mean, obviously I'm moving, but no buttons are working. So let's troubleshoot. All right, rebooting the game now allows me to move around. It's time to do the last gold puzzle of the main areas. At least attempt it. Why can't I travel to it? Because I'm not in the fucking thing. Yo, I don't think the puzzles are going to go well if I can't even travel on the tram properly. Holy poop, man. Is that a sign? Nah, I'm being silly. I am going to be right back and grab a drink because I have nothing here. So be right be. Be right be. I'm muted, my bad. I said that was a cool puzzle, babe. Agreed. Ah, God, this one is so far away. Well, I'm going to pause until I get there, so you don't have to watch this garbage. Okay, that was actually quite the journey of a distance I had forgotten, but it's so cool. Can't even be mad when you're in such a cool area. But they are just looking at me like, they're looking at each other like, bruh, this dude's stupid as hell. All right, take it easy. Hollow. I've learned to set this up in a manner that I can get things out, but I need to change something. Either or, my goal is to get a connector or an RGB converter out. So I don't know how to do that yet. That's part of the fun, but I think first things first, I have to make this move, you know? Boom. Awesome. So cool. I think even technically I could be even more efficient. Leave this guy here because this would allow me to get the red out. Doesn't. Right, because I'm going to RGB convert. I always get hung up right here. Part of me doesn't want to overcomplicate things. The other part of me doesn't want to do the same thing again. That's the tricky part. That's actually the wrong item. I think I did want to leave green in there. Right? I could have left green in there. Like, is there a way for me to do this where I leave this here? Somehow, at this stage? Can I try doing that? Is that impossible? Fuck, I tell you what, it feels impossible. It might not be, but it god dang feels like it. This would be your other solution. Cool. Which means we don't need this. I'm doing everything I can to try and keep that guy in play. Right? At this stage, I need to somehow be efficient. I need to somehow be more efficient. It's here, I think, that I need to do something different. What, though? Just what does this actually do for me, man? I also think I missed a step. I can really do anything I want here, to be honest. I could set the green up again. thinking. Thinking of how to do things differently. Damn, is that a hard thing to do. I tell you what. I may have missed a step, though, of getting something to the other side. Yeah, I don't know if you're still here, Bryce, but hopefully you continue with Neo. I need to continue it, but I've been so just playing this so much that like once I beat it, I'm going full-time Neo, and then that way I finish my goals. You know, it's all about beating backlog games. The swapper is such a good like FU, basically. I really don't know with this one. I almost forgot how I even did what I did before. I think I probably skipped ahead too much. I actually wouldn't see that from there. That would keep the door open. Oh, I thought that would have kept the... Did I not give it enough time, perhaps? Huh, I guess I didn't place it properly. Shit. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm actually a little shocked that doesn't work. That'll definitely work. At least it should. Fuck me. Cool. Of course that's not working, you dingus, because you don't have that door open. And that's why it was so crucial to have something there. Of course. Whoops. So I got too caught up in the sauce. But green could temporarily help me with that, and no, it won't stay open by itself. Shit. Shit. Okay, so there goes that idea. That doesn't work. Ah. Okay. That's why this works. Gosh, if there's another way, I don't know what it is. But at least this method allows me to have one thing doing two jobs. Boom. Cool. The issue with this part is that I'm doing the same things. I think that's exactly what you need to do with red to get the connector out. How does that get it out, though? I think that's why I did a temporary thing, was to get green in here, and that's how I got green out. I'm putting green on this side. And green starts on this side, so should I never remove it from that side? 'Cause that's kind of fucky. Hold on, let me try one thing that kind of came to my mind, sort of, which was putting things back. Putting this here so that I can do what I need it to do again. Swapping it. Swapping it. I think what I'm messing up... Oh, this is actually the wrong thing. This guy now could potentially be on this side. Fuck, that doesn't work. Because if I want to move this... You could have red power the green activator. You could have red power the green activator and have both doors open that way. What? Hold on, what? I could have red power the green. Are we talking about endgame? Oh, activators. Sorry. You could have red power... Yeah, I can. Can I? I don't think there's enough space. If you're talking about like a connector circle hub thing. I mean, gosh, that is pretty big space. Well, I got green back over here. Okay, but I have RGB converter outside. That was one of my goals. So I'm gonna stick with that a little bit. What's my goal now? Well, I don't really know yet. But the point is I got this fucking RGB converter outside. I don't even know how I did it. How did I do it? I don't know. Where's my connector? shit. Now I probably fucked it. No, I can always bring that back. Can I? I mean, yeah, I can bring this back. But that's not really any good for me. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Everybody calm down. Don't tell me I did it. Please fucking tell me. Yes! Renaissance robot, bitches!
Come meet me. I'll send you
Solve all puzzles and monuments.
I have one last task for you.
2 hours and 15 minutes exactly right now. Stream time, not recording time. Holy shit. The key was getting that god dang freaking... Oh, what a pain. Thank you, Bob. Can I read the log? He said it's open now. The one back home. Let's keep going. Shit, it ain't even 11 o'clock. Let's keep going. How do I get home? Tram. Yeah. Shortcuts, baby. Yo, that was definitely probably one of the hardest puzzles. I almost lucked my way into getting the RGB converter out. Not necessarily because I was like, well, I can move it. But it was keeping it on that side. It was that one change that I did. Because I figured, oh, I can keep green on this side and I can take it out. Well, what if I just swapped roles? What if I just tried to put one of the other things there? And then finally at the end I saw it. I was like, wait, I can just change it for blue. I can walk out of the purple wall. Ah! Crazy, man. That is a really, really great designed puzzle. But I believe there's probably one more puzzle. And we'll see. We'll see if I can accomplish that. They want me to come back to the Megastructure. I'm not going to go into the Megastructure. Make sure I don't miss any dialogue here. I'm going to let this ride. Just in case. Extremely tough. 2 puzzles, 2 hours basically. Wow. Talk to Cornelius is the optional one. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Wait, I thought there would be one more green puzzle. Green? What am I saying? Green is in my blood now. Oh. That's cool though that you've got the connector out of there. I would have loved to see how you did that because it just didn't work in my brain. But that was my main goal, was either or needed to be outside. But yo, that's either someone's resting place, either Athena or Miranda. So it's not another puzzle. This is just extra story.
Thank you for coming, 1K. You've done a lot for my family, and I appreciate it. We're almost there, but we'll have to work together to save Miranda.
It's nothing after all you've done for New Jerusalem and how hard you fought for a better future.
That's kind of you, 1K. I don't know how much credit we really deserve, but we tried. We did our best, even if it wasn't enough.
So what do you need me to do?
You need to enter the liminal space between Athena's mind and the machine, the bridge between thought and action. There, you have to find the part of the process where Miranda's pattern still exists, where it's been trapped since the moment her physical body was destroyed while she was logged into the machine. A dream quest, if you will. And I have to stay out here, guiding you and making sure your own pattern stays intact.
Hold on. I need to enter the liminal space between Athena's mind and the machine, the bridge between thought and action. There, you have to find the part of the process where Miranda's pattern still exists, where it's been trapped since the moment her physical body was destroyed while she was logged into the machine. A dream quest, if you will. And I have to stay out here, guiding you and making sure your own pattern stays intact. What the yeah. Well, what if Miranda isn't there?
It's not impossible that I'm wrong. The machine has been upgraded more than once since the day she died, and Athena's dreams have affected it in unpredictable ways. If that's the case, I don't know. Then maybe it's over.
I hear that.
But I don't think that I'm wrong.
I respect that. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Save Miranda. Oh, shit. We're going into whatever the hell this is. Sick. Shout out Warlock in my YouTube comments for saying that I should try for this because it adds like some cool layer of the story, or it's, I don't know exactly yet. We'll find out. But I'm laying down.
You're in. So far, so good. Look for a visual representation of Miranda.
What? Boombots? Will they work? Oh. They're back. We were in Talos 1 world. I just had to check. I just had to see. So we're doing like a stealth mission. What the hell? All right. So far, so good. Yeah, you know, you have to... Oh, shit. You have to experiment. That way seems pretty well guarded.
I think you're getting closer.
I think you're right. Well, clearly going that way. Oh, that's a door, maybe. It's a little bit hard to... Oh, it's that way. Whoops. Shit. Well, I need to go that way. I see. That's simple enough. Here we go.
I think you're getting closer.
Here we go. This is so different. We're doing a stealth mission. That is a route, probably the route, but I want to check. It's hard to see a little bit in this dream state. Is this just a dead end? Knock over? Perhaps this is just a dead end. All right. I was never here. Alright, we're moving right along. Huh. Is that a hexahedron? Dude. Are we going to be riding some bots? Please tell me that's the case. What the hell is going on? Oh, a short fence much? Okay. Ah! Oh, you're an angled bot. Understood, understood. You're saying don't go that way. I'm not going to challenge you.
That's it. That's her. Just make contact and I can pull you both out.
Okay. Seems too good to be true. It was a little bit too easy to get to her. Wake up, Miranda. Let's look at her. What number is she? Let's go to first person. She doesn't have a number. What the fuck? Is she 0? Here we go.
I've been so lost. I heard my mother's voice, but she couldn't hear mine. I know I made a mistake, but I couldn't apologize. I screamed and screamed and screamed, and then I was dead. This place is confusing. Did my father send you?
Yep. He did. Let's get you out of here. What the hell? That was Erupt?
Miranda, please talk to me. Are you okay? Did it work?
Father? I'm okay.
What the fuck? This is sick. She's
I'll
0.
never be able to repay what you did for me, my friend.
Didn't you say that at the beginning,
No
Bob?
adequate words exist in any language on Earth that could explain what this means to me. The greatest miracle of our existence, 1K. The miracle that so many of our ancestors couldn't have imagined is that we are capable of love. That love isn't a chemical delusion experienced by mammals, but a fundamental property of sentience. To be sentient, to exist in the first person, is to be alone, to be separate. But all of us, even machines, are always reaching for transcendence. And the only place we can find it is in each other. There was an ancient poet who put it best, I think. We must love one another or die.
Did he build her body again, or how did that work? Dude, I don't really understand how I got her out of there. I don't think I'm supposed to understand the science. The logic, I don't get it. But it's cool. It's cool as shit. How are you able to recreate Miranda's body so quickly? What can I expect to find inside the megastructure? What's the future news? Well, this might answer our question.
I still have limited access to the Noema system. Do you remember that body replication technology you encountered in the puzzles?
Yeah.
It's the original version of that.
Okay, yeah, you did mention data backups. What can I expect to find inside the megastructure? Wait, let's ask that last. What's the future of New Jerusalem going to look like?
That's not for me to decide. But here's what I've come to believe. All of Athena's fears are legitimate. So are all of her hopes. And the only way of ever really overcoming that contradiction is faith. That faith can't be forced, and it can't be bought. We must choose to believe that our strange, long journey through the cosmos matters. Not to some external force, but to us.
Okay, what can I expect to find inside the megastructure?
Once you get deep enough, you'll see the singularity, but don't let that distract you. The closer you get to Athena, the deeper inside her dream you will be.
Yeah,
With the powers at her command, space and time may not behave in the way you expect them to. Still, underneath all of it, there will be a logic. Try to discover it.
Okay, and yeah, I was thinking, oh, this has to be either Athena or Miranda. I've been so caught up, my brain's so tired. I think it was actually pretty obvious Athena was in the megastructure this whole time. I don't know. Those two puzzles kicked my ass, so. Anyway, Cornelius, this has been fun. We've revived Miranda? Is that proper? Regardless, Miranda is back. She's alive. She is in the flesh. The flesh. The robotic flesh. I need to go. Ab Aterno. Defy death. 85% trophy progress. We have defied death. I am proud of myself for overcoming these puzzles. And I am nervous for what they do in the DLC. If DLC comes, let's hope it does. For now, I am returning to the VTOL. For one final time, perhaps? I can talk to Miranda too. I'm gonna. Wait, that's Melville. Wait, hold on. Did I miss her? Did I walk right past her? I do want to talk to Miranda, but I thought maybe she went down there. Hold on, am I a goddamn fool? Stars are over there. There's nothing else for me to do. Miranda, did I walk past you? Dude, Jesus. Yeah, I did. What number is that? 00? Is it?
Did I say thank you for saving me? Sorry if I didn't. It was all very strange. I thought I might be hallucinating.
Thanks for letting me know about that, Bob. I just didn't even see her. I did release the stars. Yeah, I released all 24 stars. That was probably one of the coolest cutscenes I've ever seen. Like, I loved that. It was awesome. Yeah, Athena's dream. It was cool. What do you remember about the accident? Actually, maybe we ask her that last. Let's just go in order. What do you remember about the accident?
All I remember is the light. For a moment, I could see something incredible.
Jacquez.
And then it destroyed me.
How are you now?
Very well. Alarmed and embarrassed by all the upset I've caused, but otherwise well. Thank you.
I hope we can bring back Athena and her, Cornelius, and Miranda can be reunited. I think that would be a really sweet ending that I imagine you don't unlock unless you do all of the puzzles. That's what I hope. This game, I don't think, needs a bad ending. Let's just have a happy ending and move on. It wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was. Mother's safety protocols would have prevented the accident. That's the truth, and I have to learn to live with it.
All right. Do you still see the beauty of the universe the same way you did before?
I do, yes, but I also see how terrifying the universe can be. How cold and uncaring. It's something I still need to think about.
You ain't wrong. What should we do with the megastructure and the theory of everything?
I'm obviously not going to say that there are no dangers. I'm a case study for how smugness and self-importance can lead to tragedy. But you can do better than that. And I can do better than that too. Thanks to you.
You're welcome. She's a kind gal. What are you gonna do now?
I need to run a full systems diagnostic to make sure I'm not going to explode or something. I'm not taking any chances, not again. After that, I'll try to see if there's any way of reaching Mother from here. But I suspect that you're the only one who can reach her now. You're part of her dream.
Yep, I'm going there right now. All right, Miranda. It's been a blast. It's great to meet you. I need to go.
Let me just say thank you one last time. Thank you for helping Father save me, and thank you for coming back to the island to save Mother.
You're very welcome. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna go and try to get your mother. All right, Cornelius. I'm gonna try to get your wife. I don't know if you got married. Anyway, this is awkward. Bye. Enough of that crap. Oh, we have a post. Resurrection. It's time for me to admit something. For a while now, I've kept up the charade of being opposed to everything Byron stands for and to what Athena evidently stood for all along. I didn't just do this because believing in humanity is hard. I also did it because, to be frank, in my circles, taking this position is socially expected. It's mandated. But Miranda's resurrection has changed something inside me. I think it's fair to say that I've been a coward. I've cared far more about being seen believing the right things than about standing up for what I think is actually true. And the more I perform this persona, the more intensely I preach the gospel of guilt and asceticism. The more hollow I got on the inside, the less I really believed in anything. I could be a better person. I want to be a better person. So I'll tell you the truth now. We should embrace the theory of everything. Even if we risk destroying ourselves, we should absolutely not do what our ancestors did. We should never put profit over reason or human need. But we should grow. And no, frogs are not people. And yes, humans matter more than frogs. And I just don't care about these stupid, tedious debates anymore. Put it to rest. Frogs are not fucking people. There's the cricket, Achenar's favorite thing in the game. That's hilarious. Is there anything else I can do here? I release the stars. I think let's chat with Melville and then Byron and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
We saved Miranda.
Well done, Wonke. You did something meaningful there. And now we know what Cornelius was up to as well. Nothing mysterious, just a father trying to help his daughter.
I should get back to work. And Mayor Byron.
You did a remarkable thing, 1K. Helping a father save his daughter. Defying death itself. Claiming something back that seemed lost to time. I can't think of anything more noble or more hopeful. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, buddy. What do you make of Cornelius' story?
He is the one person who never gave up, who never lost sight of what matters.
Will your friendship with Alcatraz be okay?
In the long run, I think we'll be fine. He can't imagine the world we're trying to build. But when he sees it with his own eyes, I think he'll come around.
Okay. Do you think things might still go wrong?
Of course. Faith in humanity doesn't have to be blind faith, 1K. The future isn't going to be a utopia, but it will be better. And not just a little bit.
A lot of it. Got it. What's it like to be mayor, and what are your priorities as mayor? Let's ask what's it like to be a mayor first.
It feels surprisingly good. I spent so many years just talking about change, but I never really tried to actually put myself in a position where I could make a difference. Noble failure is overrated, if you ask me. Better to actually win.
What are your priorities as mayor, sir?
What matters most is just to get people active again. Building, exploring, imagining. Giving each of them a chance to contribute, but also to grow as individuals. Some philosophers have claimed that you can either maximize freedom or security. I've always thought that was a failure of imagination. Or perhaps courage. In fact, the two are intertwined, and we have to maximize both.
I can see that perspective. Interesting thought. I should go. It's time. Return to the VTOL. Enter VTOL. See, this time they give you an option rather than just walking to the stairs. This is it. Mayor Byron in the front seat.
All right, my friends.
Melville
this is
to
it.
my left.
We've come a long way together, but there's a little bit further still to go. It's time to save Athena and reclaim the future.
Let's do it. We've crossed many islands, many lands, many terrains. We've solved many, many puzzles. Faced all the challenges you can. We've entered the Megastructure 3 times, I think. We enter it yet again, once more, for the final time. To hopefully save Athena. I've tried to make that epic. This feels pretty epic, heroic. Will there be puzzles? Or will there just be Tachamano bridges to do? Have I seen this before? I don't know if I have, but if I haven't, this is sick. But it seems familiar. We're going into the heart of it. Doing a great job, Iron. Keep her steady. Donuts. What are we doing? Okay, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So it is like that sun that is from that dream. What the fuck? This is beautiful.
Singularity. It's beautiful.
It's bright. It looks like the sun. Yo, this is so
It's up to you now,
awesome.
1K. We'll follow you if we can.
What am I
Don't
supposed to
die,
do? Am I flying? Oh, that would have been cool. Guys, can you instruct me on what I should do? Just jump? Yo. Wow. I have chills. Explore the area. Maybe don't jump. Maybe don't jump. Explore the area. Did I go backwards? I can ride an elevator. Okay, I'm glad I didn't jump. I'll jump into the singularity. But we're going to go possibly below it? That is quite the sight to behold. Okay. Oh my god. We have... What the fuck are they doing? And they're white? That is bizarre. I'm happy we have more puzzles. That opens that. What is that? Oh, we have some new things to figure out already. Well, hold on. I can go through this. So I have to remember that. What does this do? Okay, so depending on where you are, it turns it into that. Wow, we have puzzles to solve. And we need blue and red. This is interesting. What kind of angles do we have? There's, of course, this one. But... oh, you know what? I did also forget that there's an accumulator in play. What does that do? I don't understand what that does yet, to be honest. There's a move here potentially to do that. That could power it. Oh, that's actually pretty smart. So that'll keep it open. Oh, looks like we have some sort of loop. Let's simplify this and then think about my options. Why don't you work? It's inverted. Because it's inverted. Right? I'm taking it in, I'm putting it there, sending it back out would make it red. Is that what's happening? Well, that's tricky. And what does this do? How can that benefit me? Whatever goes into it, the other side of it becomes blue. That's weird. Okay. So right now this is doing nothing for me. Becomes a blue emitter. So then this could potentially be a play. All right. Was that the big thing? Hold on. I gotta think this through better. Because now I don't have anything going. The accumulator is interesting thought. Hold on. What's happening here? I need to think. If this was red, wow. I wasn't expecting such a brain-bending puzzle in here, these bastards. Okay, so the other side's a red emitter now. Ooh, did I screw it by making this blue when I shouldn't have? Well, no. This actually will allow me to grab it now. Okay, progress. I see. I know we have an issue there. But I'm thinking that this would now become blue. This would become red. And that would give me red at the other end then. Once I fix it. Right? Oh, did it lose its connection? Let's redo that. I just need to see it in totality. Totality. Now it's a blue emitter. Yeah, that will solve it. Okay, that was tricky. But really good. Alright. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is trash. This is good. Don't tell me this is... That looks like a puzzle. Looks like a puzzle. What the fuck are they doing? Let's go this side first. Solve dystopia puzzle 0 of 4. Maybe I should have saved this for another episode if this is a whole nother thing. Shit. Because I don't know if I can spend that much longer on this. We might be doing another section. In fact, Bob, time-wise, be honest with me, is this like a really long thing? Are they comparable to golden puzzles? Like, am I going to be here for a while? I mean, this looks like a giant puzzle. Whoa. Probably less than an hour in total, maybe for you, you little genius. What are these called? And we do that because somewhere there's a partner relationship somewhere that's now... Is this one giant puzzle? Or are they multiple puzzles? Like, what the fuck am I even doing? Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm gonna do, actually. And I appreciate the honesty, Bob. Because I want to have a good session without stress, and I have to think. So, I think this is where I'm going to end episode 17. We finished the last 2 Golden Gate puzzles. We revived Miranda. And we're now at the point of doing dystopia puzzles, which I'm excited to get into, but I want to do it when I have fresh session. I don't have to worry about time. Tomorrow's Friday, which is a great time to just Talos it out, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate you hanging out, Bob. It was a good sesh. I know it took me like 2 hours to complete 2 puzzles, but hey, they were really hard, so no shame in that. It was pretty sick to see a legend come in the chat. Achenar, that was awesome. Thanks for the follow. It was super fun chatting with you. If you watch this down the line, I appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Check out the other side before I end. Okay. Al, of course, thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, I want to see what this entails. Solve Utopia puzzles. Oh, shit. We have 8 more puzzles. I thought I was done. I'm excited, actually. Oh, does that determine one puzzle right there? Wow. Dystopia and Utopia. Am I going to be choosing the ending then? Like this? Okay. Well, there's at least going to be a part 18. I can tell you that right now. That's sick. Is there something similar like that over here? No. All right. Well, I'm going to end it right here in between. And I guess we have 8 more puzzles to go. So I already did my outro. So I'm just going to sign off. Thanks for hanging out with me, Bob. Appreciate it, man. GG. I'll see y'all in the next one. Be good now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace.